Alara, a priestess of Hestia, tended the sacred flame in Athens, her life a cycle of rituals and quiet devotion. Her world was one of whispered prayers and the comforting warmth of the hearth. Callias, a renowned sculptor, arrived in Athens, his hands capable of shaping marble into gods and heroes. He was a man of vibrant life, his spirit as restless as the Aegean Sea. Their paths crossed during the Panathenaic festival. Alara, in her simple white robes, was a vision of serene beauty as she led the procession. Callias, captivated by her grace, saw in her a muse, a reflection of the divine beauty he sought to capture in his art. He began to frequent the temple, not to worship, but to observe Alara. He saw the flicker of passion in her eyes when she spoke of the goddess, the gentle curve of her smile as she interacted with the temple children. He yearned to capture that essence, that inner fire, in his sculptures. Alara, accustomed to the respectful distance of worshippers, found herself drawn to Callias's intense gaze. His questions about her faith, his appreciation for the sacred flame, were different from the usual reverence. He saw her, not just as a priestess, but as a woman. One evening, as the shadows lengthened across the temple courtyard, Callias approached Alara. He spoke of the beauty he saw in her, a beauty that transcended the mortal realm. He confessed his love, his words as carefully sculpted as his statues. Alara was torn. Her life was dedicated to the goddess, her heart pledged to the sacred flame. Yet Callias's words resonated within her, stirring a longing she had never acknowledged. She felt the warmth of his presence, a different kind of fire, threatening to eclipse the sacred flame she tended. She confided in her elder priestess, who advised her to follow her heart, for even a priestess could find love. The gods, she said, understood the complexities of the human heart. Alara met Callias in secret, their love blossoming in the shadows of the Acropolis. They shared stolen moments, whispers of love under the Athenian moon. Callias sculpted her, not as a goddess, but as Alara, the woman he loved, her face illuminated by the soft glow of a hidden oil lamp. Their idyll was short-lived. Whispers of their clandestine meetings reached the high priest. Alara, facing the ultimate choice, knew she couldn't betray her vows. With a heart heavier than any marble, she ended their affair. Callias, heartbroken, left Athens, his art now imbued with a melancholic beauty. Alara remained, tending the sacred flame, her heart forever marked by the memory of a love that bloomed in the shadows, a love that burned as brightly, yet as briefly, as a shooting star. The flame still flickered, a symbol of her devotion, but within her, a different kind of flame. The ember of their love continued to glow, hidden deep within the shadows of her heart.